Up top and just that it's DUTCHdinero you're representing for DUTCHdinero Top Slide TV. Please remember, share, like, subscribe, tell a friend about yourself, cause I yourself nice. Yes, me fam, me there. When last I take a evening walk? When last I take a morning walk? When last I take a day walk? Right? Yes, you might have work in the morning and you don't have the time to do any morning walk because you jump up, you catch a shower and you get ready and straight for work, right? And you don't come back until in the day, right? And during the day you might have a next job that you do part-time, and you come back from that job, you catch a sleep, you wake up, prepare dinner and deal with the kids and trying to catch a sleep after watching some movies or reading a book or checking out DUTCHdinero Top Slide TV. You catch a sleep to go to work in the morning. But my fam, don't forget to make time and do your day walk, do your evening walk, do your morning walk. Keep that oxygen flowing through your body. And my fam, we're talking about the blender, but we're not talking about the blender today. You know what we're talking about today? Water, right? I'm encouraging you, I'm urging you to drink some water, right? Buy a bottle of water and ensure that you drink it, right? You come in from work, I know you want the juice, you want the sweet juice, you want the fresh juice, you want the naturally taste juice, but remember to add a little water to your diet, right? The doctor say you must have 6 to 8 glasses of water per day, right? So don't forget to drink some water, add some water to your diet, right? So my fam, me there, and as you know, today's topic is what's in a name, everything, part 6, right? But before we go to today's topic, let me remind you of my last video, right? The previous video to this one, right? It's a follow-up to this video, and you know it's a 6-part topic, so it's coming all the way from part 1, right? And what we are doing here, we are discovering some names for Jehovah, right? And the meaning of them, when to call on them, and people who have called on them and what it did for them, right? So you might want to check out videos from part 1, right? Come through to part 6, right? So my last video was what's in a name, everything, part 5. So to find that video, you go into your YouTube search, you type DUTCHdinero, what's in a name, everything, part 5, or what's in a name, everything, part 5, DUTCHdinero, right? And by adding DUTCHdinero to the beginning or the end of the topic, you will find the video much quicker, right? So my fam, here we are discovering some names for Jehovah and their meanings and stories of the people who use them, right? And the results they got from it. So you can also use these names in your own time, right? But at the right time for a quicker response from the Lord, right? So let's get into it and let you learn what you come here to learn today, something new, right? So don't forget, it's Sky's the Limit Inspirations, where we have a lot of inspiring videos, right? And a lot of information flowing that you will need to get through your everyday life much easier and much calmer, right? And much more spiritual and much more strengthened, right? So today's topic is what's in a name? Everything, part 6. During Israel's 25th year in captivity, Ezekiel received from God the name Jehovah Shammah. The Lord is there. He described their future home, Jerusalem, saying, the name of the city from that time on will be the Lord is there. It applies not only to the Lord of the old covenant, but equally to Jesus, the Lord of the new covenant, whose name Emmanuel means God is with us. It means that at all times, in all places, under all circumstances, for all of us, He is available and present. David discovered, I can never escape from your spirit. I can never get away from your presence. If I go up to heaven, you are there. If I go down to the grave, you are there. If I ride the wings of the morning, if I dwell by the farthest oceans, even there your hand will guide me, and your strength will support me. The name Jehovah Shammah signifies that God's presence is all we need. Remember, when just the presence of your mother or father was enough to comfort and bring confidence to you, fear, loneliness, and helplessness disappeared when they were there. In Israel's worst moments, God's response was always the same, I am with you. Those words guaranteed their needs would be abundantly met. And today, God's saying to you, I am with you, and neither death, life, angels, spirit powers, present or future fears, height, depth, nor anything else in all creation will separate you from my love. That promise enough for anybody. Take it and run with it today. Up top and just that, it's DUTCHdinero you're representing for DUTCHdinero Topside TV. Please remember, share, like, subscribe, tell a friend about Yasso, cause a Yasso, nice. Yes, my fam, me there. So here we learn a new name for Jehovah, right? Which is Jehovah Shammah, right? And if you go through the passage, you can see that this name you can call on it during the time of fear, right, and loneliness, right? So no matter where you are in this world, right, it doesn't matter where you are, in captivity, freedom, at work, right, in desolate places, right, in desolate times, you can call on the name Jehovah Shammah, and he will identify exactly your position and response as quickly as possible. So don't forget this name, and don't forget that the Lord is with you no matter where you are, right? So when you call him by the correct name for the situation, he will respond even quicker and he will identify easier, because it's like a directory. You have the directory, it has all the numbers, right? But when you know the exact page that you want to turn to, you find what you're looking for much easier than skipping through and searching for whatever you want, right? So call on his name the correct way today and get your response, right? So my fam, as you know, today's topic is what's in a name, everything, part 6, right? And it's a conclusion of a 6-part topic. So this one is the grand finale, right? My fam, my next video will be let God's love dispel your fear. Let God's love dispel your fears. So you can go into the Google YouTube search, and type DUTCHdinero, let God's love dispel your fear, or let God's love dispel your fear, DUTCHdinero, and you will find that video much easier, right? So as you know, today's topic is what's in a name, everything, part 6, and it's a grand finale of a 6-part topic, right? So my fam, I hope you have learned a lot, and I hope you have learned the meanings for Jehovah's names, right? So, and the reason to call on them, in what situation to call on them to get some immediate reaction, immediate effect, right, from these names, right? So, but there I'm from. Hit me up in the comment box. Tell me what you learned so far, how you like the 6-part program, right? And how you like today's topic, right? What have you learned so far, right? And what are your experiences? Do you know about this name? Did you know about this name before? You know what I mean? But there I'm from there up top.